just missed the NCAA tournament despite their 19 wins, top 10 national ranking, and a regular season conference title. The UWS men's hockey team picked up several conference honors today. Headlined by Yellow Jackets head coach Rich McKenna, who was named the league's coach of the year for the second time after leading his team to a 19-5-3 season, as well as capturing a regular season conference crown. McKenna also surpassed another milestone in 100-plus career wins in his 9th season at the helm. Under McKenna, he led rookie forward Iki Kagawa, who picked up the league's Newcomer of the Year award after his 19-point season. Kagawa is just the third Jacket to earn this nod. But that's not all. The Jackets also netted 6 more All-WIAC honors, securing first-team All-Conference honors were goaltender Jack Boschert, blue liner Tyler Ryder, and forward Reed Stark. Boschert went 8-2-0 between the pipes with a .933 save percentage. Mr. Ryder skated in all 27 games for the Jackets, blocking 30 shots, but proving he could turn in the offense as well, logging 5 points. Team leading and now ECHL-bound Reed Stark left his collegiate career with a career-best 14 goals and 23 points, including 6 game-winning goals. Forwards Justin Dufanis, Daniel Roosevelt, and defenseman Blake Holmes grabbed honorable mentions. Defenseman Dusty Bergstrom rungs out the accolades on the all-sportsmanship team. Now, Adam, I know we were just talking about it, but how about the Minnesota Wild winning a shootout?